Alright.
Alright.
Cut up.
It's on.
God, and then this is back in the book of Jeremiah, chapter 1. I'm going to just read it again, verse 5. And it says, "Before I formed thee in the belly, I knew thee. And before thou camest forth out of the womb, I sanctified thee, and ordained thee a prophet unto the nations. Then said I, O Lord Yahweh, behold, I cannot speak, for I am a child." Right? "But the Lord said unto me, Say not that I am a child, for thou shalt go to all that I say, to all that I shall send thee, and whatsoever I shall command thee to speak, thou shalt speak it."
So when we was just reading John, what did John say, man? If you do what I command you to do, then you are my friend. Isaiah could have bucked, or Jeremiah could have bucked up and been like, "Nah, man, I'm not doing that. I'm a child. How the hell am I supposed to go and speak unto the nations? I'm just a young man. Who's gonna listen to me?" And he said, "I don't care. Don't say that you're a young man. I'm telling you to do it. It's gonna be my voice they hear when you speak." That's how it is when we out here, man. The Lord speaks through the prophets. It doesn't work no other type of way. The Lord speaks through the prophets. Always has. Whenever he got something to say to the world, the prophets say it for him, and through him, the message is received, or it's not received.
The world couldn't deal with his voice, man.
They asked.
The Israelites couldn't deal with his voice. So what, nations think you can deal with his voice?
That's right, man.
Most powerful people on the planet couldn't deal with the man's voice.
That's right.
Yeah, they begged him to pleaded him for him to shut up because we couldn't deal with it. He was
Oh,
like,
Moses,
"Yo, you scary as hell, man.
Moses,
Please
be
stop
quiet."
talking to us."
You scary as hell. That's
Scary as hell, Dad. Damn.
You know, Jake is a scary punk, man. Jake be scary sometimes, man. Especially you 2/3. That's why you shoot up everything. You fucking cowards at heart.
God. This is verse 8, and it says, "Be not afraid of their faces, for I am with thee, and to deliver thee, saith the Lord."
That's right, man. We don't fear anybody out here, man. Anybody. It doesn't matter. You can come up doing all sorts of stupid shit, man. We will not be afraid. We are not here alone. We here with the Spirit. And that's the power you don't want to deal with. We done been shot at. Right here, in this spot. We done been in fisticuff engagements. And the Lord let us win every time. Same way he let David sling that rock dead center in Goliath's fucking forehead, man.
Having no business beating that man and killed him with a rock and a sling.
Goliath looked at David like he was crazy. You gonna fight me with a rock? The Lord is a powerful thing, man. People better wake up and stop playing with them Israelites, man. Yeah, he died trying to laugh. Probably choking on his own blood and spit and stuff. That's what he get. Play with the Lord, man. Play with the Lord. Go ahead.
Verse 9, and it says, "Then the Lord put forth his hand and touched my mouth. Behold, I have put my words in thy mouth. See, I have this day set thee above nations and over kingdoms to root out and to pull down to destroy.
That's right,
and
man.
to throw down and to build and to plant."
And he did that with his words, man. He didn't come out and do it physically, but Jeremiah went to the nations and told them, your kingdoms will fall. Your kings will go into captivity. You will die grievous deaths. And people didn't know what to do with that man. They didn't know what to do with it. And all he did was tell them the truth. And they hated him the same way they hated Yahushua, man. The same way.
That's right.
You see how it all goes hand in hand?
Today's was yesterday.
They hated him because his words was powerful, man. He was a prophet. The Lord was speaking through him.
That's right.
People chose not to listen to what Jeremiah was saying, and guess what? Their kingdom still fell.
That's right.
Their king still died. Their people died. The Lord's not a respecter of persons. He says that himself, but people don't read. You think he love everybody, want to hold everybody's hand? That's not what the book says.
You want to destroy it.
Some of you people are simply here to just die. You're here to breathe air and then die and take up space. That's what your whole calling is. The Bible says that, but you people don't listen. You don't read it. You take what you want to take from it and you sell it. You go and you sell it. You sell the love doctrine.
And to be
Where's
honest,
all
it's
the war at?
not even for everybody, man.
It ain't.
That's what we're about to get into next.
This book is not for everybody.
This is Jeremiah, the 2nd chapter, right? I'm going to jump down to verse 4, brother. If you don't mind, grab Amos 3.
I sure will.
You already know 1 and 2.
I sure will.
And it says, "Hear ye the word of the Lord, O house of Jacob."
Hold up. Read that again.
"Hear ye the word of the Lord, O house of Jacob."
Okay, house of Jacob. Who's included in the house of Jacob?
12
Because not everybody is in the house of Jacob. If your bloodline does not go back to one of the 12 tribes on this side, here, you don't belong to the house of Jacob. You are what is called a heathen or of the other nations. The Lord don't even care about you. That's one of the mysteries that's in this book that you would never know about, because your pastor ain't telling you that. Your pastor's not telling you that there's people who don't belong in this book.
And it's a family, man. You can't be grafted in. You can't join. You have to be born through the blood of the forefathers, you know, basically the sperm. You have to go back through the sperm line to this house, man.
Right.
And it says, in all the families of the house of Israel.
Of what?
Yasharallah.
Wait, so you said the house of Jacob and Israel are the only people who the Lord's dealing with?
The family, not if you live there. The family of Israel.
Oh, okay. So the families of Israel are the only people the Lord is dealing with.
That's right.
Man, that's a tough pill to swallow, ain't it? It sucks, doesn't it? But that's the book. And if you don't like it, take it up with the Lord. You want to box with God, you do that. That's fine. We don't really care. But the book says something very different than what Pastor Jones says every weekend. When he dancing and falling out in the church and got Sister Jones falling all out on the church. I'm just saying, man. And he also, you know, dealing with Mrs. Rogers down the block too. Go ahead.
No, grab that real quick.
Oh, I got it. On deck. You ready? Con. This is Amos 3:1, and it reads, "Hear this word that, O Yahweh, have spoken against you, O children of Israel."
Once again, speaking to a specific people, man.
All right. Go ahead. "Against the whole family which I brought up from the land of Egypt."
The whole family?
The whole family.
Damn, small amount of people, huh?
"The whole family which I brought up from the land of Egypt, saying, you only have I known."
Who?
"You only have I known of all the families of the earth. Therefore I will punish you for all your iniquities."
Hey, man, and you can't look me in the eye and tell me that you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans aren't punished, man.
Hey, man, we've been being punished for generations, man. A punishment that is, you know, hey, we deserve it. We do deserve the punishment that we've been given, right? Because we've played the role of the adulterous whore to our God and our Father. Oh, well, that's the spirit, man. You can't deny that we haven't played that role. We chased after the cups of Babylon, man. We chased after the other gods. We chased after the other nations.
I got one more precept for you to break down. Now, this is Joel chapter 2:27, and it says, "Ye shall know that I am the Lord in the midst of Israel, and that I am the Lord, Yahweh, and none else, and my people shall never be ashamed."
That's right, man. And you know what? We are not going to be ashamed, man. We've had to bear our shame. We've had to bear our captivities. We've had to deal with the fact that the Lord let you weak-spirited fucking people come and take our land from us. Let us take us physically into captivity, defeat us on the battlefield. The gun is a weak weapon, man. The gun is a weak weapon. You're a weak man when you carry a gun to protect yourself. It's a coward's weapon. That's a coward's weapon, man. You Edomites and you heathens are cowards because you can't deal with Israel on the field of battle, man. You can't. When you first got here to this land in the first place, you couldn't deal with Gad. Gad was tearing your ass up. The ones who felt like doing so.
You had to create Gatling gun.
That's right, man. And we fear you not, man. We will not be ashamed of this time.
Hey, man.
We will not be ashamed, man.
Yes.
He might be Jake. Yeah, but man, you know, the spirit bears witness, man. You know, you would never, we don't know who's Jake today. Jake is everywhere.
That's right.
The sand of the sea, man. Sand of the sea.
This is Jeremiah, still in chapter 2. This is verse 13. And it says, "For my people have committed 2 evils. They have forsaken me, the fountain of the living waters."
That's right, man.
"And hewed them out, certain broken concerns that hold no water."
That's right. Hey, man, some of you vessels, you can't hold no water, man. You know, the Lord cast Israel away, man, for our iniquities. But he's bringing us back into the fold, man. He's bringing us back into the fold. There's a power shift in the earth. World War III is about to kick off. All right? You're going to have to deal with these things, man. You're going to have to deal with the Lord power. He is coming to visit you niggas.
This is 14. It says, "Is Israel a servant? Is he a homeborn slave?
Is that all that we are to the Lord?"
Why is he spoiled?
Continue, brother.
I'm gonna jump down to 3. Or actually, let's see. It's like I'm gonna jump down to chapter 3, verse 8, and it says, actually verse 6. And it says, the Lord says unto me, in the day of Josiah the king, hast thou seen that which backsliding Israel hath done? She is gone up upon every high mountain and under every green tree, and there hath played the harlot.
Yeah, man. Those trees and mountains being the governments of other worlds, the religions and prophecy, or not prophecies, teachings of other gods and nations, man. Other women. We've done everything.
Let me grab this for you. Back into Jeremiah 2, this verse 11. Basically precept of what just came out of these brothers' mouth. And it says, have they nation changed their gods?
Right.
Which are yet not gods?
That's right, man.
But my people have changed their glory for what doeth not profit.
Man, Israel done been on some shit, man. You done praised the gods of Babylon, the gods of Egypt, the gods of Zeus and Jupiter. These are not your gods. All right? Even the idea of who they tell you to praise now is not your God, man. Cesare Borgia is not the sun, man. Not the image of none of that. You know, you fall down. I see people falling down before these idols. The Lord tells you specifically not to bow down between wood, to wood and stone, man. I see dummies doing it all the time. In all kinds of churches all across the world, man, you got idiots bowing down to a man who raped, robbed, and murdered your culture in the first place and calling him God. And you think that the Lord ain't gonna do nothing? You think that you people just gonna slide on by doing this forever? Why you think your world is crumbling, man? Why you think everything that you done built up is falling apart? This place looks shitty, man. Can't even keep the street together, let alone run a world. You bugged out. You got everybody on bugged out concepts, believing in things that ain't real because you don't follow the book.
It's in the book, man.
Hey, Revelation. My favorite. You know,
it's in the book, man.
My favorite verse in this whole book, man, is the very last one. Yep. What did it say?
Well, basically says that any man that taketh out or putteth in words in this book, the same curses that are written in this book shall be upon you.
And the curses in this book are a doozy, my guy. Believe me.
They're a doozy, my guy.
They're a doozy, bro.
Bruh, son.
There's curses in this book that you don't want to deal with.
Real shit.
Just the plagues of Egypt alone should be enough, but it wasn't. Even Pharaoh thought he was hard. You know?
Getting back to the scriptures, this is chapter 3, verse 12, and it says, Jeremiah, it says, go and proclaim these words towards the north, and say, return thou backsliding Israel, saith the Lord.
That's right, man.
And I will not cause mine anger to fall upon you, for I am merciful, saith the Lord.
That's right, and the Lord is merciful unto his children, which are who?
He said Israel. He's talking to Israel.
Okay, so he's speaking clearly to the nation of Israel, who are his children.
The apple of his eye.
They are the ones who are going to receive mercy. They are the ones who are going to come out of all of this shit on top. Step up a little bit. If you're dealing with any other, if you belong to any other nation, or your bloodline goes back to a heathen, and it ain't a color thing, it's never been a color thing, it's a bloodline thing. If your bloodline go back to the nation of Israel, then yes, there is mercy for you. Not the 2/3. All right. I hope that this isn't going over, you know, too much sauce, because I don't want to go over nobody's head. But it's really a simple concept.
I got Sep.
Come, go ahead,
And I will not keep mine anger forever.
Let this brother get the step out real quick.
Oh, come, go ahead, man.
Go ahead, Doc.
This is Malachi 3 and 6. For I am the Lord, I change not.
Come.
Therefore ye sons of Jacob are not consumed.
That's right. That's right, man. The sons of Jacob are not consumed.
And this is how you return, man. So, you know, if this is resonating with you, man, listen right here.
For real.
All right, it says, this is 13, it says, only acknowledge thine iniquity, that thou hast transgressed against the Lord thy Yahweh, and hast scattered thy ways to the strangers under every green tree, and you have not obeyed my voice, saith the Lord. Turn back, Sharab, O backsliding children, saith the Lord, for I am married unto you, and I will take you one of a city, two of a family, and I will bring you to Zion.
That's right, man. The Lord gonna take one of a family, man. It's gonna be a lot of families who don't make it. It's gonna be a lot of brothers, or you know, your brother in the flesh may not make it. Your wife in the flesh may not make it. You know what I'm saying? Your cousins and uncles and aunties, they ain't all going. Auntie, you know, I can't even think of no cool shit at the moment. Auntie Jemima, you know, she ain't.
Yeah.
She might not make it, man. Especially if she licking the damn bacon grease off the fucking plate every morning.
All up on Cesare's nuts.
Right. Over there dancing and shit and falling out. Like, we watched that damn video where still we we got to do something with it.
Yeah.
There's a video out there circling.
This is important too. This next scripture, man, because the Lord's not giving you pastors to tell you smooth things.
Oh yeah, man.
All right, Yahweh, our God is a God of war, man. Going back to Exodus, listen to what He says here, man. And it says, "And I will give you pastors according to mine heart."
That's right.
So when rough men are out here, you know, telling you this truth and cursing you out and telling you you're going the wrong way, that's the Lord's heart, man.
And we being
nice.
Today, to be
You know what I'm
honest,
saying?
ain't really even cursing at nobody.
You know, like Tory Lane said, talk to me nice, man.
Right.
All right? Which shall feed you with knowledge and understanding, man. I hope you eating. You know what I'm saying?
That's right, man.
Hope you can be fed by that. Hopefully it's, you know, edifying, man. I only got one more thing I really want to bring out. I'm going to go to 17 and 4, man. And then I'll switch spots with you, y'all.
What time is it, Doc?
2:40.
What time did you say you had to break out, brother?
I just got to be home by 3:30.
Let me cut this.